As in, I tell you, they tell you that 70 naira. Like, you want buy the big one with 2 eggs, like 120. So I beg you, we never own like that.
Now the country move too fast.
As in, you say you go talk. You go feel like saying that this happened in 1530.
When the say Scotch egg that $50 before full egg, they don't believe that.
They don't believe that Scotch egg 1,000 naira. You being friend, you being very long friend. You don't want it to be like, you know, let's make it not be like all those stories where we say. You go hear things for street now. No be that guy as him make and living friend. Yeah. But then they don't say he get things ways up.
He dey send me memes normally. He dey send me Instagram reels. The day where I borrow money, the reels stop. He's like, nah, me come dey chase you up and down and say, but have fun now. I don't even ask about the money. Are you okay?
You know, like they say, okay, what do you want? Like, I'm going to the market. If he order, even waiting past you, and the next thing they'll send you, be okay, this, and you'll be like, yes, sir.
You first shock you.
When we do first, I WhatsApp first, you go see your story first.
Your story for WhatsApp.
When people wicked though.
Hi guys, welcome guys to another amazing episode of Just Being Adultish. As you can see, we have 3 amazing looking men here. I'm Frank, Dean, and please can you introduce yourself to us?
My name is Gozie.
Are you jealous on that baby? If my baby feel like on that baby, my baby feel like on that. If I can grow a full set of beards, I'll be very happy.
Are you serious? Me, I dey grow beards, but I don't really find it very comfortable per se. For me, and they use this thing before my beard they grow very plenty, or maybe not because of the hair. So I feel like the hair plus the beard not to fit. So one they normally.
I saw one post sometime where they say, you should not keep a full set of hair with a full set of beards. If you're keeping beards, don't keep hair. If you're keeping hair,
don't keep beards.
I don't know whether one of those opinions thing or an actual any fashion reasoning they behind that.
Now based on your head shape.
Head shape.
You can't consider that.
Okay,
no, head shape is a different thing. Like the hair will cover your hair will cover your head shape.
I mean, your face shape, not head shape.
Okay.
Face shape. So if you get how your face some people get oval face. Some people get kind of like a triangular face. So you guys know your type of face, you know the kind hairstyle or
there you go. You get app what they see on TikTok. I know that a real app shall they'll tell you say before you cut your hair, make you use take a picture and then it will show you which one.
Those AI app.
I never try. I go try one day.
I don't try before actually, but.
You
guys pay money. No be free.
Why don't just go to the barber shop? Risk
you get good hair now. For those of us who don't get good hair, by that you risk you go take.
But my hair don't grow slow.
Yeah, don't old age. It will take you 2 years to that hair when you come.
No, I don't think I'll keep my hair that long again. I don't know yet, sure. Anyway, so today's conversation, I saw it somewhere. We post somewhere, and I thought it would make a nice conversation. Very long, go marry them. No vex. 31 mil. Have a friend I've known since university. Wait, before I go, the longest person you don't know, how long you don't know? Will not be your brother, friend.
Like when you say new,
you know how when your G, your main G, GG.
Go be pens.
Actually,
that's his best in school.
Longest person you've known? How long? Your closest, one of your close pals. The ones you've known longest.
Like 20.
That was a long time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was my family friend.
Yeah.
We've known this since when we were little.
28 long ago.
Not old age with this.
28.
I mean, we are like
grew up together.
Same neighborhood.
Makes sense.
So ever since we just been in contact, even up to today, still we see the chat. So I will talk to him and send him my closest.
No, continue. No, mind me.
Oh, okay.
Just my listen. I didn't long expect I've known this. Maybe one of those niggas from secondary school that year.
People are saying that they close.
Not like extra close now.
So
Okay. Longest spell will be Pence now. I still close to university days. Pence them. Some of them. And then back to the story. I 31 mil. I have a friend I've known since university. He's one of the nicest people I know. He's funny, loyal, and has always been there during major moments in my life. The problem is that for the last 10 years, it feels like he's been stuck in the same exact circle. Every year there's a new plan. He's going to start a business. He's going to learn a skill. He's going to leave a relationship, his toxic relationship. He's going to move out to a new house. He's going to get serious about his finances. He's going to stop borrowing money every year, but nothing changes. At first, I genuinely wanted to help. I reviewed his CVs, connected him to people, sent him job openings, helped him prep for interview, even lent him money multiple times. Even let him stay again with me for a few weeks when things got really, really rough. But over time, I started noticing a pattern. Whenever something goes wrong, it's always someone else's fault. His boss, the economy, his ex, his family, his village people, anybody except him. The weird thing is that he agrees with advice when you give it to him. He'll nod, you know this. He'll nod, he'll thank you, promise to take action. And for a few days, he'll seem motivated. Then nothing. 6 months later, we're having the same exact conversation. Last month, he called me again. Same problems, same frustrations, same complaint. For the first time, I just didn't have the energy. I told him, bro, you're my guy. But I think I can't keep having this conversation anymore. Every year is the same thing. You're asking for help, but not actually changing anything. He got quiet. A few days later, a mutual friend told me he feels abandoned and he thinks I've become arrogant because my life is more stable now. Part of me feels guilty. Maybe everybody deserves support. Maybe change is genuinely hard. Maybe I should be more patient. But another part of me feels exhausted. At what point does support become enabling?
But life hard, dude. Master.
It's the first reason your own, then call it another person own.
Just start with that. Life hard, dude. I remember, my backstory. I think one of my lowest times in my life, that person billed me. This was just either post NYSC or pre NYSC. I can't remember which one. But I know this school. I don't finish school, so I don't remember when I post NYSC. I mean, there house, I don't get what I did do. Then I mean, they do something. I was working somewhere, and then that job vanished somehow. Okay, no. I wasn't doing anything yet at that point. I was just having like a teaching gig somewhere. This lesson teacher or something. But then it stopped. So one of my guys, Casey, shout out to Casey wherever you are. I didn't give us work for. He had this junior hub. I think I've told you this story. Yeah, get this junior hub there. I mean, still the family house there. Sometimes I would go the other side for Alaska, go there. But he gave us the G. It was pretty much like a hub gig. Hub now when airport shipment come, they'll carry and go different hubs for different places. So they maybe this region now get the central hub, and then everything go there. They'll come dispatch them to the different hubs that you need to go to. Then the different hubs go come sort them. Based on who they go, just log everything, track everything, make sure say the shipment will come correct, sort everything, all of those things before you come and start to the dispatch them, assign them to riders. We don't already go pick up station. So sometimes it used to be like a crazy shit ton of work. Let's say around maybe like Black Friday period. Shipment go they come like mad, work good day. So then that was what we were using to just they give us down what they owe. And I did not appreciate that work until the work was not there. I don't do house like that. I don't do the day where I realize but my life not the good the right way. When I don't do, you know these guys for area way don't touch money before. They don't see bad. You know, say at the point maybe either and then be one of the early people who enter oil and gas that time. But then we see the street. So then make money without upgrading lifestyle or behavior. All these people just burn money. That year, they'll say Kerima when he makes more money, he don't go buy Mercedes Benz. That 190. But this guy now, from again, Ogoni or so I don't forget. The day I know see my life they go the wrong way. And the day that guy see me outside, ask me, this is how I done the day house.
That kind
I was me and I got the hangout.
He won't go shake your
No, with the hangout normally,
welcome to the
but
brotherhood.
it now became like every day now we just the chill. I will just do it in front of my mama shop. Him now, he knows I did now. So he go come out. I'm a church man, no, but he don't see life. Now the robbers don't say. He go come, me and I will come the chill. He go come they tell me in
Things,
stories, things we don't do. Oh boy, I had to, I go just, when he start like, I just think I say, at this age, could this be me? So I know how like, even when we call Lagos newly, so like, we didn't really have anything. I think it was Ben that even brought most of us here through work. So I know how it feels that first time when you come away, but you don't know anybody. You don't get anything. If you rely on one person, now that one person you rely on. So I get when life can be like fucked up, maybe say, but I just look like see everything where they put hand this period. Nothing they work.
Yeah.
Luck some of us had was we moved through like a corporate space.
Okay.
So maybe like say you just come.
You just wake up one morning.
Come.
Go
My
straight
movement to Lagos now in the space of like 2 days where I move come. And I get the job on Wednesday, on Friday I did Lagos. But at least you get with you they come. The only question I asked them that time now, when I get house.
Now the main thing now.
But I don't come with job. I came with a vision.
I know you don't come direct lah. If you don't come direct,
no, I don't come direct. Now like 3 months or 4 months later, when everything all crashed down.
It's how they fly. Ita state. So yeah, I get when things are like that. When you say, "Hey, your guy," I don't live with my guys. I don't deal with my guys from a long time. I've seen we've grown, we've had ups and downs. So I have been both people in this
situation.
in this story. So
but I think the difference between what you're saying and what the story is telling us is that this is a consistent pattern with the person, right? Of course, to be honest, you can't. There are some people that are just unfortunate, like. But I think if you can take a step back and look at life from that broader angle, right, you might be able to acknowledge that this person might be doing the work, giving their best, but life is just unfair.
It's not just the work.
It's not just the see. The truth is, like when they do probability, I mean, statistics, and they say, okay, this is, when they say, okay, this is. Or this kind of event only occurs in 1 in 10 billion. That is what you want.
One of that particular.
It come like say when the next 10 billion reach, that's still
all those guys. The fact that as long as the probability there's a chance that you might find somebody that is going to fall into that circle. So I think if you're the person that's like offering the help, at some point it might be like, okay, wait, let me just take a chill pill, like take a step back and view life from a broader angle. That way you might see perspective into the person's life. But then, of course, like I think I've faced the same thing. But sometimes, helping can feel like enabling. I faced the same thing actually when I was in uni. I had a friend when I first got to the university, and what made me and this person friend was, when you go to like a foreign land, and then you just see a familiar face. In fact, that just feels like
match made in
heaven, because it's like and okay. This was it was a secondary school mate, right? We went. So I left. I changed. I went to 2 different secondary schools. I did one from JS1 to JS3. Then I left there, went to another school. You've forgotten all of those people and stuff. And next thing, now you find yourself in a very new, like when we all started university. Then when I entered, and I saw this guy, "Hi, how far?" We just exchanged greetings, exchanged pleasantries, and then he was like, "How far? Which department were you in now?" It turns out that we were in exactly the same department.
Shit.
So it was like, there was no other sign. This was
best friends.
literally, to be honest, we actually became very good friends, best friends and stuff like that. but him, we are like the, let's say, polar opposite of each other. So he was the type that always wanted to go out and all of me. I was the very conservative type. Not like the feeling of wanting to go out. No, I was not really motivated to always want to go out. You know, for the end of the not going outside, not even got reflects from my exam results. That's the annoying part. so to be honest, if I say, I would have even been better off going out.
Because you do something.
You just like, imagine when you're not doing anything, it's not even reflected. You're even like, in that situation, I might say, okay, yeah, I might have been worse, but that's not the story.
So where is your cup? I need me to read.
That they pay no.
Because he was the person. When you know, say, when you sleep and they turn up.
When they come back too far.
See, even if he don't do better than you, now they the same
level.
He's better than you.
Because there is and I know read.
So he was always the type that because so you know then for school, like you know when you're in the university, sometimes they'll tell you go through the university and also let the university go through you. Now that part where I don't even really do. You letting the university go through a part. So I was just always very chill, did the safest shit to get by. So my guy was always the type that always wanted to go out and stuff. When he asked me, I mean, I don't want to go, but him won't go. But the funny thing is, comrade no get money.
No, so
now me you can't borrow the money for.
You want they make moves.
So you didn't go there.
So
it look like he has helped you.
So you know then it's good, but things not spoil for this nonsense company.
Not spoil.
Then maybe say my papa give me 10K. Now the whole month.
Lot too.
Yeah. Now the whole month. Now I don't even know how people even manage.
Thank you, I know buy you complete 1 month data for MTN. Actually, if you buy, but you go finish in 1 week.
You go finish in 1 week. So you just get any month I see 20K at the ball. Like now you show that go day up. That time you say it's 100 naira, you go chop better food like sharp.
Better me shy.
So as in I tell you, they tell you that 70 naira. Like you won't buy the big one with 2 eggs, like 120. So I beg you, we never old like that.
Now the country move too fast.
As in,
You say you go talk. You go feel like saying that this happened in 1530.
When that say Scotch egg that $50 before full egg, they don't believe that.
Yes, you go believe that. Scotch egg 1,000 like
half egg that. And how the egg grew, all those things.
1K.
If you don't reach 1K, how much be meat pie?
I'm on the meat pie.
Meat pie now 800.
Gala these days, they get anything inside.
Gala come
they give you up and leave the middle empty.
Say that cook, how much we cook now? 500 for cook. Normal this thing.
That's small one.
And that year you go buy that big 50 cl. 200. When them first bring cook mama. Mama,
that like 75 for naira or stuff.
No. These are even the modern times. That big cook, that big mama.
You know, 50 cl was like 50 naira.
No, this is not 50 cl. This one is the one after 50 cl.
After
50 cl don't pass then. This one a mama, cook mama, a big that.
Okay,
big
I think I know. So this nigga was always like, he go borrow me money. The funny thing that he was not going to pay me back. But because in fact, they ever pay me back. So every time I have for my money, I say, make no verse. But then on that time, you just say, they need of XYZ. So I feel the thing is that's not my friend. Yeah. So I mean, I say, okay, yeah. And me, I was always like, I actually do cherish friendship, right? So this my guy was like, I bet make a, and whenever he comes, like, okay, yeah, he needs this shit. It's not like I'm really using it now, you know. I will borrow until this guy borrow money, can't they owe me money? When you say
they're gonna say no if you pay back.
Because they owe me. Funny enough, right? I could remember how much he was owing me in total, and then he was owing me 6K.
That's a lot of money.
No, to be honest, it was a lot. That's think about this. They give 10,000 for the whole month, and I the manager and they help me guide. The person that more than 50% of your capital. Nigga don't pay me this money today. They tell me say he get time me say I go have fun now. So it was funny enough. One time he came, I was like, that he know that he's owing me. He come they cry, say, his dad is very sick. Carry bag, one of him bag, and this thing come meet me, say, make I go. Make I go sell the bag.
Me go sell him bag.
Make I sell the bag so I collect the money. Me I go look at it say, no, there's really no need for this shit now. My guy
But
say,
doesn't
no.
know TV about.
I would not be surprised.
Throw it there for now.
Because his kid are lynching.
Those will lynch in the area. Yeah, any small move.
I'm like, where time is written for? You don't get it.
So to be honest, I think that was just the whole premise of the story. So there are people that are just going to be like that. So at some point we stopped hanging out. People even started asking me, how far you and how far you and this guy? And I know they hang out again. I was just in there. But so these are, you know, if you put stories like this in context. So I think it might just be like that for this guy. So somebody that is your friend and this person always keeps asking you for help. You most times because none of us will come out and say we never ask people for help. That's a very big fat lie. We always ask people for help. The question is, how often do we ask? How do we even how much do we even try on our own part? If you're the person that feels like, okay, you would really need people's help, you need to like show working. Don't do things like, are they, you know, this rubbish, are they work in silence? So like you can see by this day. Do that in some aspect, but let people see.
About that, it's your money.
Come on, I grab.
Right, I drew that. Anyway, I believe say if this person is your person, right, you go know whether they actually put effort. Yeah. First way, maybe if you be saying they put the effort for the wrong thing. For example, I think we had the conversation one time about somebody still chasing football.
Oh, okay.
At a certain age. In they put the effort because every day they go different academy training or the try play competition
for Nigeria.
But then because the context, they put down for the very wrong thing. And you know that kind, something like that football now, for example, or music. The music these days don't change a little bit.
Music is these days is better.
But something like football,
that is not in your hands.
You go do a lot before you even see anything will look like sign of progress. So I think you would know if this person is putting effort. But the problem is when this person, they put effort at all. Like in just believe saying go make up. How he go make up? An entirely different conversation.
To be honest, I really don't like careers that are very heavily dependent on people like choosing you and stuff like that. Right? Though a lot of things have changed, but most especially football. In fact, football is like the perfect example of you need to know one, your location, how old you are, and be realistic with yourself. Right. One, if you're in Nigeria, you're chasing football, and you're 30. In fact, you're
disadvantaged.
In fact, life is already beating you 20s, if not 100-0.
Yeah.
And then you've already aged. You're not even coming from a wealthy family. You're coming from a very poor
background. At this point, they chase football.
And once you get to like 25 itself is too old.
But 25 not old, dude.
25 is old, but they can be hope. But I feel like once you get to
the
25,
only hope way that maybe you go make out to like Lithuania 56 league division or something. But the chase football at 25, first for Nigeria.
Then to
you know, someone for your bones, your bone that 25-year-old bone are like 36.
After you don't spend all your time for Nigeria will frustrate you and all that. Nah.
I know the funny thing about some of these things, there's always a near syndrome success.
Yes, now you go try. You go try. You go play well.
Then go select.
Coach go notice you.
They go select like 10 of them. And
just give me this 100K. Just give me this 100K. I see, bro. You don't believe me. Obviously, how this guy they beg daddy for food.
Okay.
You don't believe me. And you the person will believe saying if you do ammo, but that not near success. So the way they talk about say okay, carry there one person will fit the bill better, or out of that 20 you only need one person actually. And age not there on your side, situation not there on your side, the country itself not there on your side. And then you can realize it. But the main thing is, like, at what point do you now know that okay, I need to, this one I don't come up for support. You don't become enabling. Let's say you and this person start life together. Like that your guy, for example. Everybody start life together. We start from zero. we go one, or me, I don't go one, or somehow I see road before you. I see the light before you. And I don't try to put you on many times. I don't put like 3 other people on to. Somehow every other person I don't put on. Don't step up. In fact, some of them say they outdo me. But you can't seem like say nothing is up at all. Nothing is going well. Now at what point do I know that? Do I say, okay, hey, it looks like I've become your problem? Because you know that back then for school, I think go born money, do some kind of stupid things. Knowing fully well, say all I need now $100 to go back house. As far as say that go back house option, I know say I know if you starve. You get, because all like from Uniport to house $100 don't go now. You guys go rocket and say they'll stop it for almost use leg.
Leg not come.
Fly with the sport, relax. Don't reach. So, but all I needed then was, but as bad as he bad, right? If I fit chop, I go reset. If I reach us, say 1,000. You extend your life by 1 week. And you 1,000 food you go carry for us. Win-win. So but now using that mindset, when this person knows that hey, my guy, he can go come through for me. It now turns to there's not the possibility that it becomes a
burden more.
See, but you don't say you go come through for him.
Yeah,
so in they take risk on your own head,
on your expense.
So at what point now do you now tell yourself that okay, this one don't turn to something else? This one no be help again. What they help now? Nah. Subscription.
Nah.
You did, that police bar. When police bar does the first time police bar stop you. Baba, things hard. Help. Things hard. Help.
At some point, you get top team. You got the dropping hand.
Then they check you as confirmed transaction don't go through. They don't have a field. We leave us. We leave our business which is do with us. We don't secure APC.
She don't secure that bag.
You know, but every Saturday that money they locked. So but it's not really the same thing, but you get the mindset say, hey, this one go come. No, if I see the matter I be, if I message Chuka Emeka, and my guy no fit for my I need the alright, he go find me something. So when you now tell yourself, okay, yeah, but and how do you even have that conversation with your guy? This is not your guy.
I mean, as far as saying my guy, I would actually get that kind of conversation. I mean, I've kind of been like in that situation somehow, to be honest. And for the fans saying my guy, in they actually to decline. Yeah, because like now and this person grow up, you now know each other well. So somehow say for your own side self, not be like burden in a way, but at some point when it start becoming like too frequent, can be like see. And the funny part is that in go tell you in plan. Stand up like say no, in go tell you in plan say almost.
So in fact, I told her they sit down, they do the planning.
As in, yeah, okay. Like for me, there's a friend of mine. Like I know. Say this guy Sabi, as in, so I like gave him ideas. I'm like, okay, how about you get into this stuff? Say, man, you're actually good at this particular stuff. And he was like, yeah. So I mean, I was even we spent like almost an hour like talking about like the idea, but of course. He's the one that's pioneering like the whole idea, and immediately I just sent him like a good amount of money, and like I just kept quiet. I just laid back. I'm like, okay, because all type of things like if you support person, the reasonable to wait person to like give you feedback, give you update of what's in the happen.
Yeah.
I just waited 1 week, 2 weeks, 3. Bro, I was not seeing any because we were like. Okay, you create this page, use this, to fund, to like, when we don't discuss everything, finish, and then later when I reached out to you, I had to even reach out. I said, "Guy, what's up now?" You understand? Because
after they pay,
I see, yeah, understand. He was like, something happened that his phone spoiled. He used the money. You see,
What is the most impressive feature?
as in. To be honest, I was like, not just his phone spoiled. Something came up. Something held. Then like that. And the crazy part is say sometimes you go tell me make I borrow money. I gonna say no, give me
No,
back.
come back.
Yeah, but as far as my guy, just okay now.
I like give person money, then tell me, say, when you retire, pay back. He tell me, say, I don't retire.
You know it.
I don't retire. I give him, he come meet me, say, back. I say, you need help for this thing. I say, no, I'm not all right now. You need this thing, take care. Time to give me my money back. Now, me, the message you, which is the first problem first. I don't know why
Not true,
people do
not
that
true.
shit. It's a terrible thing to do. Even if you don't get intention to pay me, message me. No problem.
Actually hard. And because
Just be. But
my God, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why people
God.
I mean, if I the old person, I just my body know the rest. You understand? Even
I
though
like
say,
yourself.
even though say, like I know if you come through, I go like reach out to you because normally I won't borrow. You just say make I borrow you money. First, then we can arrange deadlines. Say okay, I'll give this money so time because me personally, how I they treat. How I won't make others treat me. That's how they treat others. You understand? So if I talk say, if I ask for money, say I go pay you in 2 weeks time, I no go forget. Even to sign put them for like as a reminder.
We do what we want. You can't borrow the money. You say reminder.
But if I no fit make them like 2 days before that time, the exact date, I will tell the person say almost see right now. I know whole at the moment. If you give me this extended time or how we feel structure plan what I feel actually doing. That's like a very respectful way. But some people they will make you just first reach out to them. I mean,
But it's like see all these things. We see all these things with helping people. Helping people. You get one guy who say me right now. I still get issue with that guy. Let me play. I still get issue with that guy. But I know say the guy go they in the Lagos. I know say one day 2 of us go meet. I go find we collect that money.
Come for come for sure.
Everybody think that's oh my God, man, people are terrible. Like people are really terrible.
He dey send me memes normally. He dey send me Instagram reels. The day why I borrow money, the reels stop. You know, now me come dey chase you up and down say, but how far now? I don't even dey ask about the money. Are you okay? You don't see the response. So I don't like the idea.
Everybody go block himself. Once time they go block him, then they see their status again.
All of a sudden, status go just vanish.
That's just vanish.
And then when you message, you can say, but now because of small 500,000 way they message me. But you don't make a back. You know, if I give me my go my way, may you go away. But plot twist. You know, say this mental health now written. What if this in guys don't they get mental health issues? Maybe the first time we in Sudan make plans with a guy. You know, again they start from the same level. In guy they do it. Him he don't try to initially make plans, but you don't know the work. Now you don't become a maybe it's not me, maybe it's not for me. So you know those people say I don't know how they reach their shot, but where you look like say, but it just don't accept say ambition. Maybe for you, man just do alright, man just do. What if you not reach that level? You know, as with a lot of things concerning mental health, particularly in this our country, you know they obvious.
Lots of people know they find this kind of
you know the obvious. They go use different things, just cool down. Without knock them on village people or knock them on. But you know how Nigeria be now. But deep down they know okay. What if he has gotten to that point?
I think if you see a working man, you can know. You know, especially if you Jason starting. So sorry. I feel like if you're with someone, and the person is trying, you will know. Like you will even know that life is not fair on this person. Like you will know that this person has been putting all the effort. And ideally, it takes courage for someone to, even after life is beating you front, left, and center, for you to go meet your friend and just still tell them about the situation. Do you get? I kind of feel like it. It takes a lot of courage, and you as a friend know that this person life has just not been fair to them. You know, there are people that I know a friend that amazing. My friend, we're very good friends when we were in school. She lost her. Lost her dad? Was it before school started? During the time of school, lost her mom. You know, there are people like I even know someone said we say recent. This one, she lost her mom recently. She didn't lose her father before, and within the period of this losing her father, she lost a brother.
Wow.
So you see, so you get people who be say. So that's the thing. Now you get people who be say, life is not just fair to them. I also know one guy. Also, the guy in the UK now. He said they've had accident. Was it twice? Robbery accident twice, and they killed two of his siblings in their house. So there are people that life is just not fair to them. Why? I don't know. Like, you know, when they get places or they get things where we say, or there are people that are like is this stone that doesn't strike in one place 2 times? Everybody thought that don't strike like 7 times.
They strike them, they go.
7 times. I don't know if you've seen this. I don't. It's a YouTube, the luckiest man alive. Maybe say the man even survived plane crash, survive a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you've seen that this thing? Like, so imagine saying you did airplane with that man and then they enter.
Because he don't set his head, something go happen.
Something goes up. And like he will survive.
Has to hold on to
No guarantee.
No guarantee.
No guarantee.
Now you know if he come be the
same. Now you go keep her alive. The only way to guarantee is that once you see that man, no involved. Come on.
So yeah, I think that I feel like that. We know people's effort when we see it. It's someone that's that close to you. And you know when life has been really unfair to this person. I feel like if I'm in that situation, I know life has been unfair to this person and I have the capacity to, I will always. But I think where the situation lies is, you know this person. You actually know this person. You know say the effort when talk say in they put. You know say in they put them. But they give them benefit of the doubt because you being friend. Yeah. You being very long friend. You don't want it to be like, you know, let's make it not be like all those stories where we say, you go hear things for street now, no be that guy as him make and live in friend. Yeah. But then they don't say you get things ways up. Like things have happened underground that would have made you realize that I don't think this person we should be hanging out. True. And it's fine for your own good and for your own mental health. Because there are people that will see that because you're doing fine, I don't need to put that much effort. I will just
at least they use you as fallback by default.
Yeah, they just use you as fallback. So I think when those kind of things happen, you as an individual know what the circumstance is, and it's not left for you for the kind of person. But sometimes, right, your help might be what's keeping that person back. Like if you look at life like that, the person might be giving his best, but sometimes regardless of how much so it's just like let me just say you're training for some, you're doing like a climb. There's this relief you have if there's a support. You've given your best though, but deep down you know say no be your true best, but once that thing you know say if I fall down, I go fall down on top foam. You just give up, fall down on top foam. People know where you try. Sure, but then think about it when this is if you leave before die,
break back or you die.
In fact, that's when you're dying. You will give, see, the last, you say you better make the last hand enter, make a cut out that hand. So sometimes that help you're giving to somebody might be what is actually hindering the person's progress. So at some point, it might be very benevolent towards helping the person and giving the person your best. But at some point, you're supposed to just be the bad guy in this story. Just come out first. Let the person call you the bad guy. May just call you the bad guy.
The bad guy for who?
For him now. But it will be on the person. Because if out of 10 years you don't help at 9 and you become the bad guy for the 10th, and the person come make her. And the person,
I did it for you.
And the person no call look back, can't tell you thank you. That person a terrible person.
A wicked person.
A very wicked person.
Evil one there.
So
yeah, I guess it's true, sure. Because even for gym, for example, you get where you go one lift because sport are day. How you lift them different.
True.
You get like it's what I did. Once you don't reach that first struggle,
Yeah.
you know say this sport I go.
You
poor
just
hand.
give up.
You just know say this sport
Because
I
you
go.
go
Poor, I go just give up. But it's sport I know they
Life and death.
even the sport I did, but you know that this spotter, now spotter we. But no go poor hand until that thing don't press
Don't
my
press
head.
it for neck.
You go try to make sure say oh boy you know possible even if that last one way you do that you don't even do it again you go down. So I get what you mean when you say it is possible say yes because Indo say you did the explorations or the things we're supposed to think or how far you're supposed to push you don't feel they give in all you know sometimes you do something where you think say na all you they give
Yeah, exactly.
until them point gun for it you can't realize oh boy I actually get
I mean,
that's well, imagine I say for company where you dey work now. It dey happen now. To you, boy, you dey overwork. Until the day when I tell you say, boy, the way we are going now, we might have to lay off some.
Oh man.
Opportunity there for improvement. So it happens. Yeah, I get what you mean. Another question I was like in this Nigeria, have we normalized? I don't want to say support system ish, but that's your obligation to support over holding person accountable for actions.
I don't understand.
Like, you know, just like with maybe like parents, with siblings, with long-term friends, or person we don't help you before, right? We get this tendency to say, but now your guy now, you get now, help him. Now your sister now your brother now, you get now, give him now. You know that kind of thing. Even if you don't, even if the people if you don't know say, but I mean don't they give this guy since for thousands of years. But you go just here, ain't wasting money now. And no worry, now it happen, now your guy. Just help out, raise him again, I beg. That money no go remove anything from your own pocket now help him. As opposed to but you don't try for him. That one, every time you give him 500k loan or 500k say, but take all this one or start somewhere.
Yeah.
He use 400k first for Spotty.
Oh.
First, use 400k for Spotty. Or you give him 500k, first thing you do first now, shut down with 300.
You only live once, bro.
They are YOLO. Go shut down 300. So instead of holding him accountable, people say, boy, you self, you fuck up. Then give you money, you know the plan. Oh boy, go sit down one place, figure out yourself, man. Then they always look at him say, boy, just be you be the better, just be the bigger man. Be. So have we normalized something like that? It happen with families a lot.
Yeah.
I think a few months ago, the Gigi story come out now.
Oh, the one with the sister.
Yeah, that one
okay,
come out. We don't hear him around. I think which other person? A few people we don't come out over time like that because boy, because my brother don't blue, because my sister don't blue. I dey expect say me too I don't blue. Right? Person will make the money, no they go club anyhow, go burn the money.
No one can.
You will be friend of person will make the money. Now we don't come out before. We don't go somewhere before. We go strip club. We reach the person say, boy, I don't trust myself with this money. I don't tell you this story. I don't trust myself with this money while we're here. But hold this money for me. Take my wallet, hold the money.
You didn't trust.
You will trust to hold the money. Now you go spend the money.
Wow.
For the answer for the money now. So I just do one or two.
They shake breast
I just do one or two. So we experience a lot of things like that. I know that some people are do it intentionally. Some people they don't know when they don't overstep. They don't know they don't overstep. For example,
I think
even down to like, for example, me and you close. I give you my car one time where it did tough situation to do something, to go somewhere also. It's that kind of thing. I just give you. I don't say again one time I give person my car. Say you want to go frontier, go buy something. I give one car, you go. Next time when you want to go Ikorodu, you come meet me for cars.
That audacity.
Yeah, I was like, how do we get here? Just because I opened door for one time.
Give you a
Even if you know the same like that, if you the same as I'm my guy with this line, but then we get that. So have we normalized things like that where we say, boy, just be And life now for you, be that.
I mean, if you look at it from the origin, because, for instance, now this stuff that you said, I'm looking at it in two parts, because I've spent most of my time living in Hungary, and there's a difference. In Nigeria, no matter how, there's a community somehow, but in abroad, there's like this loneliness. So it's hard to find the in between. You understand? And the question is which is worse? And then you see that the loneliness is worse. You understand? Because once you see that last say I feel somehow person got my back, even though say, you understand, you're gonna say, because I just imagine if the mentality of abroad they for Nigeria, I feel say more suicide rates will even there. Because knowing for the fact say person actually get your back, even though people they abuse them, even though people they abuse them.
But just see that support. Say, boy,
exactly. Now
I feel just go for you now. If you just go somewhere randomly, but Chinedu, you boy. Like that.
You see, we don't get that mentality. Say, last, say. But now, if you hear most times people will talk about the kind of loneliness we did for abroad, because nobody give two shit about you.
True, sure.
You understand?
No one really understood that, though.
Yeah, no one give two shits about you, and now why?
They don't give shit about you. People
I'm serious.
People they drive guy away from here, Jackpot go there, go there, take a life.
Now why their homelessness they enter, as in that one you know say even say some people talk say they don't give it, like you see their parents, you understand? So at some point if you can't weigh the two, you know say which one you could choose one which if you say fit handle.
I think Nigeria is Africa in general. We are very, very hospitable people.
Yeah, we are.
But one thing that we lack is boundaries. Like we don't set boundaries. But in what is it called? In your family structure, there's almost never anything like boundary. Children, not only parents, they somewhat set boundary towards children, but as a child, you know, fit your what you mean something they do.
But what set boundary for your papa?
So I think that's it, because when there is no boundary, people could just feel say they go fit do anything. Like that, the stuff of the person borrowing your car, right? Just borrow and reach this place. The person did not think about it that okay, let me not overstep. You know, think like that. Just say, okay, this guy don't give me now, he ain't give me no how we no go feed. Next thing, Obama use a car for 1 week. I'll carry a come back, or you could just jam the car. I say, nothing to if you use this thing.
Yeah,
So I think that's like the thing. We in Nigeria, we rarely have boundaries, and most times when people try to set boundaries, people call those kind of people, this one a very mean person, this person the name go near that kind of person, a very wicked person, because this person has clear rules of how you interact or negotiate with them. They have clear rules of negotiation. Hey, if you overstep this, I'm not doing this. And to them, it's nothing personal. It's just, hey, I've been able to set this kind of boundary within this thing. So I kind of like, so for Nigeria settings, right, like our family and stuff, right, we have a very open community. I think that one of the main reasons is where all this colonialism thing really work on us, because when new people just come, like Nigeria, if you just did the child, or if you just did your impromptu visitor will just come, and somehow food go root out for that person.
You feel like say about the chop now, this guy got strong.
So when I've been traveling, right, like exactly that feeling. When I traveled with my babe, we were fortunate. Someone gave us house that we kind of paid to stay with them, but we were not living like tenants, because it was like a shared space. Right? It was difficult for us to eat, not because there was no food. It was because in Nigeria, if they live together,
Everything.
You almost always eat together.
Yeah, we chop together.
Because it's like, hey, how far am I waiting with child now? Okay, make we cook. If we cook this, if we cook that. But then it wasn't like that. So, but then for us, it was kind of weird because like, okay, we'll cook food. Or make these people their own, they could just do their own thing. Don't do their own thing. And they don't send you. They really know send you. They, like sincerely. They know send, you know, here, like say for here now, we are living together. And one of us just go cook food and eat. It's somehow
the beginning of the problem.
It's the beginning of the problem in the house.
We are community oriented.
It's very disrespectful. You stay with people. Wait till you just go
cook too.
Imagine you cook better chow when you say it's sweet. You just cook away. People don't they perceive this. Next thing you just go collect your own food, chop finish, wash your plate, close up. Perceive people go inside kitchen, nothing they do.
That was by mine say you cook a dikaiko for one.
So you see
you go market.
But for them, there is normal. Now, normal thing. They will just do their own thing. And it's nothing personal. They go still come shake you.
I mean, yes. So, like, this stuff is still like for instance, the German culture is like German, even Dutch. Like, two of us now feed the ball. They'll say, oh, if he asks you, this one happened quickly. If he asks you, like, I'm going out, like, do you want something? You understand? Like, get me this stuff. Okay, just get me water. And after that, I'll tell you, almost say they owe me. You understand? Like, as in, at some point, they say, okay, I'll send you my maybe Revolut or PayPal. Say me, just transfer the money. And now straight face, so, and so you will come from a, you know, like a community briefing.
We don't see this guy nice.
The crazy part is that though, you know, like they say, okay, what do you want? Like, I'm going to the if he order, even waiting past you, and the next thing they'll send you be okay, this, and you'll be like, yes,
he will first shock you.
When you do first, I WhatsApp first, you will see your story first.
Your story for WhatsApp.
When people wicked though.
Because Nigeria by default, if I ask you if I need anything, it's already implied.
I see the ass.
I am paying for the thing. I'm buying it for you. I'm giving you for free.
True.
I think we're very community oriented. It's a strength and a weakness in a lot of people. It's what makes us who we are. At the same time, now waiting make some of our problems they were they. Because a lot of times, as we did community too, most times when bad thing will happen, now 2 or 3 people for the community, they affect the entire community. They just one bad seed their feet, scatter everything. The same way when the good things happen, everybody they spread. So it's what makes us who we are. That's why you find out that almost everywhere you go, once one Nigerian don't meet another Nigerian, the next thing you know,
they don't form
Nigerian community. You know the I know when we go Mauritius, nobody so I meet those they can just greeting from far. And I'm from station. Just how far. Without tell me about how they use how you go get fish, how you go get this, how you go get that. Just how far. So it's what makes us who we are. At the same time, still waiting because when we don't do the community, we need to know how to set the boundary. We need to know how to say, but if I don't invite you, come house, no come house. Then if the people won't try and lock, you don't come the house. You they see him for window, you don't grip open the door. Now you be
the bad person.
I just remember you see that meme, that monkey we do like this. You know the hard for this country. You know the hard to become bad person for person. The moment you say no to person, you know they move towards
bad friend.
First thing go do now. I'm going to tell people say, but if you ask her something, I mean, if he give you, no, I don't go talk say no go give you. If he give you,
try your luck.
Just go try. Imagine you person don't start like that to narrating as so you did to person. No go talk say before that day when you tell her no.
I'm not asking 50 million.
You don't they give her something saying so, and that day no be like say even if you been get theft or maybe that day you just know the mood to host them or to give them. I no go remember that part. I think we just take and say, boy, this one very I get same bill. No be like same be bad person. But I mean, if you go try, why don't you dey start? They don't tell you if you go try. You don't need now.
But it is if you look you go know if you look in a deep perspective, you go know see waiting they make community now because say of the lack of responsibility for the society as a whole. Because if your government they fail you, community they stronger. If your government they successful, independence they much higher. Reason now.
Never thought about it though.
Because like for foreign countries where they say get healthcare, get insurance, everything, you can actually on your own you can actually move somewhere.
Well,
You understand? No, there's no need to, because think about big communities, for instance. Think about in a way, just like it's an idea, but think about communities very strong. Community means say, okay, we try help ourselves, knowing for the fact say person outside no fear actually help us. I think so though.
I get it. I mean, to an extent, it makes sense. But I feel it's for us here, it's more of a cultural thing. Now, so everything where we they do, everything where small time, don't tell even 2 or 3 are gathered. Everything where we they do, everything. Even think of growing up, think of anything. Think just any situation at all. Just think.
Yeah.
We have the tendency to want to gather. Think even down to entertainment, even down to social events, even big deals, even small things, we dey like gather. Even in a situation where things they actually work, then go find reason
for
to
Nigeria.
gather.
But I think I would lean towards what you're saying, because if you look at the origin of Nigeria, like most like the Igbo culture that I know of, Igbo culture which leads to what you're saying, that it might be a cultural thing. So I want to like merge the two. Like the Igbo culture, we've never had the idea of a king. The idea of king has never been a thing for us.
What did I get?
No, not just
Council
small. We always live in small communities where the elders are the ones that make the rules and all of those things. Everybody conforms to that, right? So as colonization started happening, industrialization, things started opening, right? That would have opened the doorway to everyone going out to fend for themselves, Like our village, right? Village used to be very fun until real life started happening. You can't realize, say, one person will go town, come back, carry money, things will change, right? That individuality would have spread. But as we now started having bad government, like from what you said, as our government don't did so bad that that, hey, because we can't rely on the people that say they're supposed to protect us, we have to actually look out for each other. Even in the most, like if you go out now, you have like, let me use Lagos as a good example, right? My village people get they get village meeting for Lagos.
Yes, now.
Yeah. So that kind of thing. So it's because that we know we guys actually look out for ourselves. If not, we go, we fit, let's just say we fit even die or something.
Yeah,
and so we just
I get.
find that way to.
This
But it might just be,
I get it. I get how that can lead to that, but I still very much think it's it's an African cultural thing. First of all.
Yeah, no, that's why I believe that
first, but then
first African.
The way the government for places they behave now, come make them now
facilitate,
now do or die now. Because I know that right from time we've always been a group kind of people.
Yeah.
Whether a group of 3 or a group of 2 or a group of 100, but we like gather.
But if you check it out, our society is really changing,
Yes, they change fast.
Right before we would say village, they get fence.
Now fence everywhere now.
Fence is not there.
Yes, now fence everywhere now.
If you look at the houses now we are building, we are just building house where we say, now me and myself.
Yes, your people. Yeah,
just
your
me and
close
myself,
family, your nuclear family.
Exactly.
Back then, they get first, but mental boundaries. They
The mental boundaries. Then this na flower. Then they use the cover.
This na these people compound.
Hey, look your village, or I don't know. What's one thing that happen for person house? Everybody
But
right now,
no.
right now, they have person they shout, things they happen. The first thing I say, boy, don't put mouth.
You know it
Crazy they saw. So I think as industrialization and all of that, and the whole community is opening up, culture is gradually dying, or let me just say it's evolving in a way whereby we don't like right now.
Situations just they change culture.
But I was talking to somebody earlier about how languages are going.
Yeah,
you don't realize it, but
like
many of us they our age now, we marry now.
Yeah.
The chances say your picky you speak language, they drop every time.
You guys first sabi the language.
You know the funny thing.
If not before that when you don't sabi language, at least you dey community of people where they speak language. So that's why they say that our community they raise picky. If you born picky now for this my house now, it's the beginning first. You just forget about language.
Go for no need.
Nobody around how they speak my language, just forget that. So yeah.
Maybe I feel like it might be a thing that might have a good comeback because I didn't do speak my language well. But I feel like when you miss your language is when you travel outside. To me, that's how I felt. When you travel out and then you hear them speak their language. To me, there's this thing of I don't know why I'm speaking English. Now, why if I deal with person who understand pidgin, I will just speak pidgin. I don't want you to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get. But the problem now when you come back,
when you come back,
don't forget that.
All those stuff.
And as long as things are going the way they are, I don't see it going back. The only way to fix that, which it will be hard because even in like the traditional way communities used to be, that is also changing. Well, for example, now you know, say you go one place, say now indigenous food all this place. So, but the more places modernize, the more it mix. You go they mix, they mix, and then over time, some of the indigenous go move out. Newer cultures go come mix. Now, this language, this dialect no makes sense. This dialect makes sense. They default to pidgin. They go anywhere. Pidgin mount. They default to pidgin. So I think it's going to just be like that. Now the cost of what is that word?
Industrialization.
Might just use it. The cost of development be that say you go.
I mean, in a way, Sean, everything just depend. Like again, everything still boils down to if our government decides say this na language where everybody gets.
But the one is done.
I mean, that's just implement them.
How? Tell me how. Look, see, this is a side gist. This is a side gist. Say you president now.
You can say they want to speak one language.
No. We say you will speak all languages. Every region, make them put more effort to the.
How? No, the question is that how. Like you go mandate them for you go put for school.
Yes, na curriculum now.
So if you dey east, you must learn Igbo.
I mean,
if you dey west, you learn Yoruba. It doesn't solve the problem.
No. It can help instead of the thing that maybe what you can do is take up one local language. Just make sure say
yes, exactly
the most popular ones or this thing.
You don't still help that.
Yeah, I mean,
to an extent
it will help because first you got to understand say Nigeria they very diverse. So
you still die. Which one go die now?
No, you no go die. It's going to help. See, you know, see a little progress like this, they make this thing. Right now, how many languages they compulsory? These days now we are all switching to English. For you know now, you go our old age where we say we're supposed to speak language for village meeting. Now, if we just speak one, and they won't know, they won't. From where I stopped yesterday.
But I don't say that thing will work. Maybe the only time it will work now, if now on something where you add from an early.
That's the idea now. You start this thing now. Like the way we they learn CRK, Bible knowledge. Why would they learn them?
Tell me, because
you go Christian. Because you go Christian school.
No. In primary schools they learn Bible knowledge.
You go Islamic or you go learn Islamic knowledge.
Something like that. So and for me now when you go when you go enter secondary school, you go into Christian religious knowledge.
Yeah.
Before that Bible not so that's where you go start. So you start from small.
Actually, if it is possible, sha, but the specifics of am go hard small, but it is possible.
First NYSC give us.
I mean, I mean, because if
Okay, the feel run for NYSC. That anybody anywhere you go south that year, make sure you must learn their language. You don't go pass out. You don't go pass out if you don't speak their language.
You want to go sort.
Actually.
yeah.
But no, you get people. You go still here because you get people who be say.
Yeah.
You get people who be say
No, but-
the thing work for.
if you say you got to reason say Nigeria, if at this our identity is strong,
first.
we get identity.
That's even why I'm having an issue with the thing.
Yes, sir.
Me, I'm not saying dialect of other people's language. I'm saying your own language.
Nobody about your.
Now, what do I talk about? No be the cross culture
The way you
relation.
saying like right now make language no die.
No, forget about language. I don't care about that people's language. First of all, their language. I don't give a fuck if your language won't die. You die. Go in this case. That me, I talk about my own language.
Is the
So imagine I say first of all, I don't define greener pasture. So I go try put my picking for the best school.
Everything boils down to what you care about now.
And I dey try put am for the best school.
your
now.
language. You don't send your language without.
Even
So if you hear the trade off we go make.
if they put am for best school, if you get tutos where they come
Thank you.
every maybe
See,
weekend.
as I dey
And
Lagos, as I dey here now,
kids they learn fast.
Eh, that one
Kids
na
learn-
tutor
yeah,
na
kids learn-
tutor no
kids
get
learn
hand
fast.
for that one now. Now that
The
the talk
problem
now.
right now, you go blame your papa and your mama. Tell us you know sabi speak your language.
No. I feel speak small, not very much.
You know sabi. If
No, I
you
feel
speak small, no. If you
Like this now, if you do this
fluent.
podcast now for Igbo.
Eh?
If you do this
I'm doing well.
podcast for Ikwere.
Well, the English one we do, we don't finish. The one with the English one we do, we don't finish. But sha, I get all of those, sha.
Yeah, like our
Man, but we don't miss a lot of things. But community will be big growing up. Oh.
What's that?
Like the idea of community. Your cousins, your
Yeah.
uncles, aunties, full house.
And it was fun. You know, remember that
Yes, nah.
village time like this
Yeah.
when
Everybody
you see
did,
your
man.
cousins or people now when the fun.
But now we get people who don't know, say they get cousins. The cousin or cousin is
when
strange.
my
to them.
grandmother they're alive, then when they make food, when they don't make food, they just bring out different
The
plates.
root stainless. Line stainless plates.
You get the
Everywhere.
time we say, Mama, they know when they combine food for us inside that big plate.
Yeah.
Pour everything inside.
Oh, now Gary will the chop like that.
Yeah.
Now this is why they chop
Both
Gary.
rice,
rice,
How
now.
na both rice?
everything.
You always just put rice, but then you just carry spoon.
If one
Only digging.
if one share meat,
My
first stop.
I think one of my early birthdays where my mama and papa do for me that year. Now 3.
That when you pour the rice
Keep the
inside.
rice on top 3 like he's digging with fish on top.
Just everything, just.
Oh boy.
No, Nigeria is community oriented. So.
Yeah, it will be hard to. I think it's part of our doing now. Both the way we dey treat them, the community, no boundaries, the idea of always respect your elder, whether they did right or wrong. You know, if you just talk.
That one they change.
No. You know, it dey change. Yes, it na ripple effect on a lot of things when they change our hair.
True.
But if you still dey deep into the community, but you know if you talk where that they talk.
The grace.
Yeah.
Use church
a lot
now,
of
use this
the things where
thing,
they happen. Like all of someone, because I'm kind of opinion where they get, where we say they laugh. The only Twitter he laugh.
Yes, now no be talking about face
The
now.
only
no be-
Twitter he laugh though. By the time you go
Nah.
village like this, you go realize, see all those things where he did, they talk as.
Yes, now.
We don't
By default, you know if
they
you
say,
apply.
Omenala says that you cannot do this because but I'm a Christian. I continue now.
I mean, it's funny enough. Everything just, if you think about that, it just they diabolical. This is the way you talk. Actually, they because you think they funny. I don't want to enter in the religious space because you go see say for village we dey do traditional things, but still everything are Christian. sometimes if you go to song with identity, say
When they don't count them as religion, they don't count them as culture.
They count them as culture.
They don't count them as religion.
True.
They count them as culture. That the balance and the balance. Because look one as culture, look one as religion.
You can give to Caesar.
You understand?
Give to Caesar.
Then go pray, but can't still pour drink for ground.
No, it's culture.
Culture is different from tradition.
That culture, tradition, all those are tradition because this is how
This is our way of life. That one no get to do with faith or anything. Now the right on our culture with this. This is what makes us who we are. But when you enter religion now, that are another conversation. Anyway, this was a good one. In summary, it depends on also. No be also.
We don't talk we talked about everything that is causing that thing to happen.
I don't life with the apple. At some point, each and every one of us, guys,
to each their
depends on where you did for the hair. You just guys, if you person way need help, you guys know when to. About my break here first. My see what I fit sort on my own.
But sometimes if you get as you go hustle, when you don't hustle, sometimes just stop. Go your papa house. If you get papa house, if you day. Me
and one of our mutual friends said this thing to me either last year or so, I can't remember when. When he talk and say, boy, then say you know get house here. Say, but it gets really in things when they go. So they didn't talk to him, Pops. Pops said, "Man, come out."
Sometimes just
go house.
The truth is, sometimes you just need stop. Go house.
Just go house. Just
be like say the stress of life. No, just the. Then after then, when you don't chill, you know this is normally happen when you say if you walk, you don't walk. Your brain not off. Your brain will just tell me that moment when you say they go sleep, they go play game. At the time when you say your brain they reset, and when you come back to that thing, you see life in a totally different way. Things might now make more sense. So don't be every time when you say if you don't do something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't even do that. Do 10. Don't rest. That way we go ask 11, 12. Use 11, 12, 13 rest. Then by then at the 11th one now we normally supposed to be 14. No? If it be the 14th one, which is 11 now, we could just work out.
But so just to conclude what you said, he didn't say rest, he didn't say stop.
No, they stop. I say just break.
He said they say rest. They don't say
stop.
Wait, come on, the engine throughout. That rest, they say rest too. Let me say, they say you go die there. I thought come rest. And then he said,
you know, there's this thing when person talk say, if I was you, I wouldn't be able to. I would make so decision. But the truth is, say if you were that person, you make exactly the same thing. because the way they make that person make that kind of decision, now their past, their history, everything they linger through. You still come back to that same conclusion. You understand? And for me, I think that to just help person based on your own capability. Some people, say. Sometimes we get this savior mentality where, you know, like no matter what shall they for you, and now the best way, the best way if you just show say we just care, even though say we they drown them, but this is say they be your OG.
Boy,
do the best.
There's a reason why we have the concept of tough love. Love. But if you don't show small soft love.
Sometimes you're off your phone.
Try, you're surprised. True.
Go
flag.
They were just needed for their own sake. Pretend like say, oh boy, I don't know, say they go. You were saying they go.
Yeah,
I don't know, say if you call me now.
And then see again, if you reach life or death, I do. But if you never reach there, but just try. I'll deal with you from afar. Right now, what I can give to you is prayer and thoughts. You hold that one. Anyway, thank you guys for listening.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening to this amazing episode. Drop your likes, comments in the comment section. This was actually a very deep one for me because I know this one really touched like different real aspects of our lives because now it's we really they face.
Yes,
going from the place of you helping the person and from the place of asking for help. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in for this amazing episode of Just Being Adultish. like, subscribe, share this. This can help somebody change their life. You know.
Best way to do boundaries.